crypto and real estate. I want to talk with you guys about how these two markets compare, how this can benefit you on the short term, long term, as well as if you're looking for passive income or capital gains, and how they kind of manage or how these assets are managed. That way you can better understand these and make sure you're in the right market for your own personal taste. So let's go ahead and get started. So when it comes to the short-term benefits of managing cryptos and real estate, it comes down to when it comes to the how these are accessed. Well, you got to remember, and we're going to specifically be talking about real estate, of physical real estate. We're not going to be talking about publicly traded funds. So when it comes to crypto, everything is online. You go into an exchange and there you can buy and sell whatever cryptocurrency you want. And there's a chart usually tied to all of these cryptos. Every exchange should offer you a chart, and you can kind of see the fluctuations. You can do your technical analysis on them, and you can kind of see where you're going to be buying, selling, just to kind of put the basics on there. But real estate, well, these are not technically found online, although yes, you could go to a lot of these websites where you can just see prices, maybe get in touch with someone, but that does take a lot more time. So when it comes to the short-term benefits of these, if you're looking for short-term transactions, you just focus on same-day buying and selling. You're focused on maybe buying and selling within the same week or within the same month. Generally speaking, crypto, real estate will not offer you this. Real estate, there's a lot of documents tied to it. There's a lot of time that needs, or that there's a lot of time you need to put into it to make sure that your realtor is giving you the right documents, making sure all these pending transactions are going through, and making sure if you're going to be working with loans, make sure you get that settled so that you can go ahead and purchase this piece of real estate. But on crypto, you're looking at just you're on the exchange, it's online, right? You are looking at these prices, you look at the fluctuations 24/7, and your buy and sell orders gonna happen within seconds. So short-term real estate short-term crypto wins if that's something you're focused on. Although when it comes to long-term, at the end of the day, when you're selling crypto, it can be sold in seconds. Although real estate, when you look at the long-term aspect of it, you put it in the sell, your realtor has to find someone to buy, and a lot of time you're waiting until somebody purchases the property, and until then you're still going to be paying for property taxes or any kind of other fees tied to that as well. And when it comes to real estate buying and selling, regardless of how long you've held them for, you're always going to have these additional fees that you won't see with crypto. Crypto is usually just one fee, the transaction fee, the exchange fee. And when it comes to price appreciation, long term, cryptos, or if we're looking at the last 10 years, like on Bitcoin specifically, crypto has outperformed, Bitcoin has outperformed real estate when you're looking at a 10-year time frame. So crypto on the long term, it is much more profitable, at least now it has been, and I anticipate, this is my opinion, anticipate it to outperform real estate over the long term as well. But there you go. So you got to remember that you're going to have these additional fees using your real estate, although if that's not an issue, or if the outperformance of crypto will not push you away from real estate is amazing. It's a great, I like to view it as an amazing bank account, although it's not very liquid, where you can just sell it right away. I believe real estate is an amazing bank account, basically where you can just store money for the long term, crypto as well. But we're going to talk about how you make money on both of these, how they're managed, and how you're going to be making money with both of these as well. So with real estate specifically, you're going to be making money off of price appreciation, just like crypto. Although when it comes to more passive income, because you can't actively trade real estate on the short term. Although yes, you could find a house and flip it for a profit, or find a house, fix it up and flip it. Like there's a lot of companies that focus on that. There's a lot of other YouTube channels that focus on buying real estate, flipping it right away for a profit. That takes a bit more time. Chances are you're not going to do that within a week. Although it does take more time and education to make sure you're looking at the right properties, the right location, right pricing, and to know what to look for specifically. If the walls are good, if the floors, plumbing, and so on. But when it comes to crypto, you're just buying and selling, kind of like if it was a stock. When it comes to the more passive approach to it, real estate, the only really other way you can make money off of this, besides the capital gains aspect of it, it's going to be rental income, right? So you're renting it out and you're being paid for someone to live there, specifically, or technically speaking. So let's say you have a house that you bought a few years ago. Your mortgage is $1,000. That's very unrealistic right now, but just to keep the comparison simple, we're just gonna say $1,000 is your mortgage, and that includes your property taxes, if you happen to have HOA fees, and then your insurance as well. So this mortgage is $1,000 and you're renting out for $1,600. So that's a $600 profit at the end after you subtract what the mortgage is when you collect your $600. Although property managers, and I highly recommend anyone or everyone that's going to be getting into rental properties to have a property manager, because at the end of the day, these property managers have legal networking groups they're in. They understand how to make a lease agreement, which more accurately. They can do property inspections quarterly or monthly or whatever you agree to, and they're gonna go ahead and make sure that your pay is coming through. They're gonna make sure that they organize all your documents, so then you can do taxes a bit easier, and they're just gonna take away a lot of headache. Besides that, so obviously they have a fee they charge. So let's say you're making $1,600 minus your mortgage, that's the $600, and then minus how much they're going to charge you. For a $1,600 rental property, chances are you're probably going to pay between like $200 to $400. So we'll just say $300. So subtract $300 from that $600, making $300. There's a lot of things that go to this. Although when it comes to crypto, specifically speaking, there not all of them offer this, but there are many cryptos that offer staking. So it's where you it sort of acts as a dividend stock, right? So you put money into it, and as long as you're holding this asset, you will receive interest. Whatever percentage that'll be, 1, 2, 3, 4%, 6%, 10%, whatever that is, you're going to be receiving interest from staking your crypto. So it's just holding onto it, not selling, kind of like a dividend stock, and you're going to be receiving that income. It's going to get deposited into your account. So it's as simple as that. And of course, your exchange will send you a tax document to help you out with taxes as well. So it's a lot more simple. Although I'm not trying to lean one way or another, I highly prefer crypto over real estate. Although real estate funds, although we're not talking about it, real estate funds just take a lot of headache away. You still get the rental income, you still get a price appreciation. It's not gonna be as much as if owning the property itself. But at the end of the day, when it comes to how these are managed, crypto, you just buy it on exchange, hold it, stake it, trade it, sell it, make a profit. Real estate, you're buying it, takes some time, but you can purchase these assets, have a property manager rent it out. They're gonna deduct every expense that they're gonna be collecting, everything that goes to it, and then you're gonna keep the difference at the end. You can flip houses, you can fix them up and then flip it. You can profit that way, you can collect rental income. So both of these asset classes are great. It just depends if you have patience. Do you have more patience to put into these investments, or more time, so patience to put into these investments, or are you trying to get in and out quickly within the same day or within the same week? And which are you more comfortable with if you're going to be trying to get in passive income for? Are you more comfortable with staking, holding these cryptos? Are you confident? Have you done enough research to know that these cryptos, or to be confident that these cryptos are going to still be around and appreciate over time? Because you don't really want your assets to depreciate even if you're getting income. You're going to want it to appreciate as well, because everyone likes that. Although, again, to understand them, are you putting in the time to educate yourself on these specific cryptos that you're going to be staking or trading? And are you putting enough time specifically to understand how real estate works when it comes to rental properties, making sure you're picking the right property manager, and how to make sure they are doing what they're supposed to be doing? Do you have the patience for that? Also, to purchase real estate, you also need proper income. Do you have enough income to get this mortgage loan so that you can purchase this property to rent it out? If not, if you just don't happen to have that financial setting where you can just get a mortgage out, rent this property out, but still be able to pay wherever you're living right now, which I'm gonna get into real quick. Right away, you buy a property, you just can't rent it out right away. There's a time, right? So you buy it, you're gonna have to keep paying mortgage on it until someone rents out your property, which could take a couple months. Real estate staking usually happens right away. If you get paid once a month or multiple times a month, or once a quarter, that's just gonna start off depending on where you're when you bought it. It just depends. Are you gonna get a headache from putting in more work to it, or are you gonna prefer getting in and out in a shorter period of time? The flexibility is being able to sell in crypto, or are you okay with, and you understand, you're more comfortable with a state where you're gonna buy something where it isn't as liquid. You can't just sell it as easily and as quickly as you could with crypto. So there's a lot of factors into this. I plan to make a future video in the future where I can kind of break this down a little bit better, maybe have some better illustrations for you guys, maybe have like a whiteboard or something. But this is the very basics of it. That's just off the top of my head, no script. So I really appreciate you guys. I hope all this made sense. I hope I didn't lose any of you. And if you stuck around this long, I really, really appreciate it. And I would really appreciate if you guys check out our Blue Fund community Discord server, where we talk about cryptos specifically. We talk about trends, any trades we're working on. I update you guys on any of my trades and what I'm focused on, and my expectations for crypto near, medium, and long term. And in this community, we all support each other. It is very small right now. We don't really have much members, but if you want to join in and be one of the first pioneers into this community and grow it, that'll be awesome. And I hope to see you there. Hope you guys have a great day.